Alright everyone, it's time for Occult Literature, video number 322, Ayurveda, the Hindu System of Medical Science. Link in the description of my edition of this work on Amazon. Second and third links to my books, blogs. Very good work. It's 76 pages, so it's reasonably short. And it just basically describes all of the basic premises of Ayurveda. For instance, the different types of drugs that are used and for their different purposes. So you've got airines, you've got sudorifics and so forth that are designed to balance the humors, essentially. Now, one thing that I think is interesting about Ayurveda is that at the time that it was first founded thousands of years ago, it really was the only fully categorical medical system that existed. You certainly had a knowledge of the human body that was more advanced among the Hindus at the time, because here's something that a lot of people don't know. In many cultures, they did not allow dissection. This was considered desecration of a corpse. The Egyptians understood human anatomy, and the Hindus understood it. Other cultures, they tended to be fairly corpse-averse. And so some of the understanding of anatomy in surgery and so forth actually comes from Hindus through Persia, and or from Egypt through Persia, usually into the Anatolian region, Rome at large, and elsewhere. A lot of it was second or third hand knowledge at that point. Books back then worth their weight literally in gold and then some, especially on medicine or technological topics. There's a huge list of materia medica in here as well that goes through the different species. Now, some of the species terminology is outdated, so the scientific names may have changed somewhat, but usually it's, you know, kind of obvious what they're talking about. Different intoxicants, the concept of numbing pain is actually discussed here, and also bathing practices and sort of the ritual preparation, so forth, for surgery and things like that, some of which do have potential medical benefits in the sense of sterility, in the sense of actually making sure surgical implementations are clean, as opposed to, you know, covered in bacteria and so forth. There's a big problem in the West, up until the fucking 20th century, really. So it's an extremely good work. Again, it is only 76 pages, so it's on the short side. But again, link in the description of my edition of this work on Amazon. Second and third links to my books, blogs. Highly recommended if you're into herbal medicine, homeopathy, folk medicine, that sort of core of work. That's about all. Peace out.